To be honest with you, between you two, the hair for you is really bad, and then for you, you're too fat. So that's what it is. What? You want me to fucking lie?
No, that's why I asked the question.
That's the fucking truth, man.
Okay.
Yeah, like,
what was our low rating?
Like, yeah, bro. Like, yeah, it's just, you know.
Niggas
like,
in a tie.
huh?
Worst.
Kind of a tie, but.
Man, shout out to Twitch, man, by the way.
Really, with all jokes aside, like, if you lost weight, I guarantee your guy would commit to you.
Wow.
I'm serious. It wouldn't be a situationship.
Hey, forget about him. Focus on me.
What?
Oh, I'm the captain now. I'm the captain now.
Frank, nigga selling the dream.
The darkness is awoken. The darkness.
All right. Anyway.
Guys, I'm gonna lose weight.
That don't have nothing to do with anything.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think your weight has anything to do with him being commitment phobic? You don't think so? Do you live on planet Earth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right next to you.
Good.
You triggered my trap card!
What do you think men value the most in women?
Me?
What do you think men in general value the most in women?
Pussy.
Okay, fair enough. Pussy. But why do they value? What kind of pussy do they value, in your opinion?
Pussy they can call all their own.
Okay, that's a component of it. But what else besides loyalty?
Like a trophy.
A trophy. What goes into a girl being a trophy?
Her looking smoking hot.
Okay, what makes a girl hot?
Everything.
Okay, what do you think are the components of a girl looking hot?
Whatever his preferences are.
Okay, there are universal preferences that men look for typically, though. What do you think those are? You don't think so?
It's not universal.
You don't think so?
No, it's not universal.
It's not universal.
See, this is where, once again, this is Podcast Agent Zero. I know y'all probably startled because I didn't even introduce myself in the beginning, but, I'm doing some of these, voiceovers or reactions to some of these fresh and fit clips. But yeah, this is, again, the Lulu landscape that a lot of these women live in. Of course, with our preference before, if you saw the first video on the channel, that, most men lie to women for sexual access. So that's the reason why they're in the Lululand landscape. So, that's the reason why they're coming up with these concepts that they believe is true, but that aren't. There are universal attraction triggers for most men that attractive women uphold when it comes to beauty. And most men, if they had the choice or the option, would not commit to a woman that's overweight or fat. That's just a fact. See, the thing about it is, what a lot of women don't take into account is that men have conversations, behind closed doors, locker room talks, barbershop talks that they don't even understand. That's where we get our truest thoughts out because a lot of women can't handle the truth. So what Myron is speaking on right here is completely true. You would definitely cause a difference. Maybe you're crazy. I don't know. We don't know the current factor with the situationship with her and the man that she's dealing with that won't commit to her. But it will cause a huge difference if you're not crazy and don't have these other, deplorable traits. It'll make a huge difference if you lost weight and became way more attractive. I'm telling you, it affects men in a different way. We're visual creatures to a degree that you will not understand as a woman.
Guys like skinny, blonde, big boobs, big ass. Some are like, oh, that's too much. I like a girl more athletic.
Exactly.
I like a girl more bigger. Like, and it's
I've
different
never heard that
from
before.
different regions. Like,
I've never heard that before. It's just that they don't have options. That's the thing.
you could say that.
Did not just say that.
subjective. It's just everyone's
that's-
different, I guess.
That's what they all say.
All right, so look, you could take a guy that sits there and says, I like big girls, right? But if I gave that guy $2 million and a Lamborghini, he would be having sexual models the next day. Fresh. Men typically will sit there and say, oh, yeah, I like this kind of girl, but that's just like what they attract, so they just kind of deal with it. But the reality is that men want fit women. Like they could sit there and say, "Oh no, I like a big girl," but that's not true.
So you gonna speak for every guy
A majority of
right
men
now?
would prefer a girl that's in good shape.
He just means 99.9.
Yeah.
Like that's just what it is.
I mean, I digress. You have a point.
You don't agree, Africa? So why don't you
No.
get fat then?
No, because I can't get fat.
No.
So
Why
it's
don't
just in my genes.
Oh,
so
no,
I
it's in your
can't.
genes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can always eat more calories and just get fat. Why not just get fat then?
I've tried that, but I can't. Everyone in my family is slim.
Just like I can't lose weight.
Yeah.
No,
Stop
you can
it.
absolutely lose weight.
Hey, by any
Yeah, I
chance,
lost
did you have
7
snacks?
pounds.
Did you have any other snacks over here?
You can absolutely lose weight.
Right there that's bullshit. That's that victimhood mindset. Knowing that how your body's constructed. Of course, more women. There's different body types that people are so-called born with. I don't even know if I believe in that all the way, but of course, that tends to be the case by anecdotal experience. But just by looking at her, you definitely can lose weight. Definitely, it's easy. People stress out and lose weight. Like, come on, bro. Like, I lost weight when I went through certain things in my life a couple of years ago, and I got my healthy weight back. But anybody can lose weight. Stop it. Stop the cap. Let's just look at your everyday habits, and I promise you, it contributes to how you look right now. I promise you, because even with people that just say, let's say that was true. I can't lose weight. I mean, the consciousness of someone that understands health, you wouldn't even speak the way you're speaking. She's coming from victimhood consciousness. That's not healthy. So that's just an excuse.
You did?
I did.
Yes, she did.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, you didn't eat anything. My bad.
Because you just got to
But-
control your calories. But I mean,
I still don't believe that. I feel like, beauty is not universal. Some people prefer, thick ladies. Some people actually prefer fat ladies, not just thick. Some people prefer skinny. Some people prefer medium. So I don't think it's universal.
Never seen a fat girl in
Women
Miss
are women.
Universe.
It's like
Yeah,
it's that diamond that's just one has a chip, one is unscathed, one is raw, one is
Yeah, but one's more expensive than the other.
exactly like it's all different levels.
yeah.
The Lululemon.
They're still
skin.
low and a high level.
Think about this. You were a man for
Think about this.
a couple seconds. Couldn't bag a chick. We're men telling you what it is in real time. How men think. What say you?
That's exactly what I think. I think beauty is not universal.
Think or
So
no?
we have different beauty standards depending on, maybe you're where
depending
you
on what
are.
we have access to. So, for example, if you were a
Exactly,
dude,
what you
you would
say.
have to fuck fat girls because you got zero game and you're a predator. If you were a guy, you would have to do that shit.
But generally,
But if
Yeah.
a man has options, he's gonna get with more attractive girls, and fat girls are just not attractive. Whether you guys want to say, well, some guys like big girls, no, those are men that you don't want. Those are losers
But
most
why,
of the time.
why are there some fat ladies getting married? Or
Is
they
it
have
said-
boys?
Again, this is when it comes down to what people that don't listen and make connections in conversations. Now, I have to be aware that a lot of people just don't have that ability to make connections when they're in conversations, when someone is speaking to them, explaining themselves. And making connections is part of, what gets you ability to have a higher IQ score. But she did not make the connection to earlier when Myron said, when men lack options, they tend to just attract what they can or deal with what they can. And a lot of times men that deal with overweight women, most men that deal with overweight women, don't have the options to choose otherwise. And then she said, so why is there men that's married with overweight women? It still applied to the men. They only dealt with what they could. So the thing about men is, most of us are driven by, us want to leave a legacy, and an expression of us leaving a legacy is the sex drive. And, a man will settle for something that's unattractive because they'll have something to put their wee-wee in. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how strong that drive is. So if you don't have an option, most men don't have an option, they're going to settle for what's around. even if it's something that that's not their ideal.
Friends,
Okay, but is that
or
man their first
long-term
choice? Is
relationships.
that man their first choice? A lot of times it's no.
Yeah.
He's a lower status male a lot of the times.
Facts.
Like I said,
Bottom of the barrel.
And most likely they're getting divorced.
Yeah, it's like a lower status male. If he's like with an ugly fat girl, then most of the time he's broke. He's a bum. Maybe she's paying the bills. Something is off there.
But
Like
we
it's not
also
her
have
first choice.
beautiful fat girls.
That's impossible.
Okay. No.
No, beauty.
Hold on. Name two.
But there's like a difference though. There's a difference between a man that wants to just like have sex with you, wife you up, like I don't know.
Okay.
well, that's true too. I mean, if you're in a situationship, that's what you're in, right? The one that he just want to have sex with. I mean, or just willing to have sex with, because he don't have any other options. What is she talking about?
Like we gotta be specific.
Back to the chats.
Wait. Hold on.
What's wrong? We're having technical difficulty.
No, well, you know,
Camera angles.
Camera
And you
angles.
can do you.
Camera angles.
I'm picky as fuck, so.
Yeah. I mean, this is just an example of like girls. You guys just lie to each other. You guys just tell each other the wrong thing or whatever. All I'm saying is, I promise you, if you lost like 70 pounds, your guy would probably take you more seriously. You wouldn't have a
So-
situationship.
You know, you're trying to say the guy is not taking us seriously because of
He's
our
not.
weight.
I just feel like he's
I
not
promise
for
you, that's a
me.
part of it.
No, nah.
Are you a guy?
Nah.
Oh my God.
Then how can you speak for us?
It doesn't make sense.
Of course, it doesn't make sense to you, but again, there's things that modern women struggle with, and there's things with men too. Don't worry, I'm gonna do videos breaking down the weaknesses of men, the modern man, because this is a definite issue on both ends. But there are certain characteristics that the modern woman have that's keeping them in the Delulu landscape. One is the solipsism. They don't see beyond their nose. They don't see beyond what's in their world. And so they think what's in their world is, and what's in their experience is reality. So when a man tells most of these modern women their perspective, they just look at it like, oh, that doesn't make sense. I don't see it that way. But isn't it intelligent to see, especially if you want to attract the other gender, to see how they think, so you know how to coexist and be able to, attract the level of a substantial man or woman. If you are a man, you want to know what it takes to attract them. You got to understand them. They lack empathy, which keeps them from getting the results that they want. So there's a couple of traits that modern women have that's setting them for failure. Hubris, major hubris, because it comes from men lying. Solipsism, which is actually a natural trait when it comes to bearing children and making sure that everything in the immediate environment is good. That's how they take care of the home. It's just that in order to attract the right mate and be a dutiful wife, you still got to understand the man's point of view. So you got hubris, you got solipsism, you got narcissism, which is I would say is the sum of the solipsism plus the hubris together equals the narcissism. And then there was another one. I cannot remember it right now. Solipsism, narcissism, hubris. I can't think of the other one right now. If I think of it, I'll come back to it. But let's get back to the video.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, it doesn't make sense.
What I'm saying is, I promise you, if you lost like
And I didn't mean
To like,
So,
if you're with somebody for a while, like
No,
that wasn't the beginning. It's probably just not. It's like that happens sometimes. What?
that's what I thought until I noticed that I got fat.
Yeah, that's what I did too. And
Yeah.
then I controlled that shit real
And
quick.
it's like, how come he was treating me very well in the first 3 years, and then like the last other two?
I
Not
got
so
fat
well.
from a work injury, so
Dang.
I'm just
see
saying.
how they're putting two and two together.
She puts into perspective.
Logical thinking.
All right, let's go to Rumble. Before we
what? All right, we'll just go to Castle Club. Fuck it.
All right, so they're going to Castle Club. It's probably they're probably getting They probably get more radical with their views right there. But for y'all to get able to go to Castle Club and see the exclusive content, click the link in the description. You get a discount for you to subscribe. Once again, this is Podcast Agent Zero. This is the second video on the channel. I'm open to feedback. I'm just starting this out. So, I'm just giving this a try, reacting to these videos. I would do other videos. I'm actually open to getting, ideas from the viewers or the listeners, which y'all want me to react to. But none of y'all really know me yet. I'm just giving this a shot. But if y'all like what I got going so far, feel free to subscribe if you want to. Got more videos coming soon. Have a good one.